So here we go. So JERRICK needs 24 to break the all-time school record. So I want to make sure I get this, and we'll get his point. He'll be the all-time leading scorer, men's, not women's. You know who the all-time leading scorer on this floor is? Kathy Miller, who I grew up with.
Yeah.
Number 44. 22,744 points, number 44. Now that was an athlete, still is.
She was good, she was
good. I grew up with her. She was even better softball. Here's JERRICK. So, talked to JERRICK for a long time today. Me and him visited for a long time. Here he is. Here he goes. Oh yeah, he's gonna be on fire. I gotta have tonight. So, March 10th at 9:33 p.m. 2010. I'm sitting right there. Walk down at the floor, the biggest meltdown in one of sports history. Up by 22 points. Damian Lillard on the floor. Kevin Blanch, I talked to Damian after the game. They lost a meltdown. Exactly a year after that, exactly 1 year later, the greatest catastrophe in human history, to the moment, the Fukushima meltdowns. So, and then Damian ends up in Oregon. JERRICK again, boom. Oh, nice one, 4. So,
I mean, one of the reasons a lot of people wonder why Damian didn't come to the Jazz. Well, he wanted to, but they didn't want him.
So we talked about that, me and JERRICK today. I'm standing right there. Look, hey, is there anybody in our spot that we got replaced?
No.
Well, that shows you what that's all about. But anyway, I'm sitting right over there where we used to sit with Frank Layden. This is the year that Damian's got the broken foot. Damian used to sit in a chair right here with his broken foot for 2 hours and shoot out of the chair. And anyway, so we're talking Frank Layden. A scout comes walking up right there to Frank. And I'm sitting there visiting with Frank. He says, "What are you doing here?" And he says, "Oh, I'm looking at a player." "Who?" And he says, "This player for Eastern Washington, JERRICK Harding." Got it.
Boom.
So,
it's only a 2, but it's still boom and doom.
20 to go. So, JERRICK says, I says, "Well, your NBA star's right there." And the scout started to laugh. And Damian was sitting by me. And it wasn't the first time that happened. This is what assholes and fools the Jazz are. You know, so we'll turn this back on, but I wanted to get that, and we'll have you talk about. Kevin's been here as long as I have, you know, or longer. No.
About the same.
Yeah, we've been in the old Swenson. So
you've been here. I left to go teach overseas.
I left too.
I've taught overseas for 17 years.
Yeah. So another thing too, you know, I spent so much of my life in Vienna. Zach Braxton playing for Vienna, they won the cup. So all those players doing so well in Europe. Me and JERRICK had a great conversation about that. We had a great conversation about the scouts, what they're, you know, but I think, I told JERRICK that's probably the best thing that ever happened to Damian, was that loss. He gets the, and then of course that loss in Montana up there, but I want to tell you a really great story about JERRICK, his freshman year. JERRICK's freshman year with Jeremy Sieglin on the floor, he was a freshman. He's not played in a tournament either. They won the league. It was a Big Sky neutral in Reno, which I don't like those neutrals. Wow, can't buy one Sac State. So,
Fuller with his 3rd rebound.
Playing North Dakota.
Harding doing for JERRICK. 7 points now for JERRICK Harding.
JERRICK Harding 7, Sacramento 0. Touchdown Harding. So, I was in Carlsbad, California. They had Dusty Baker's another leukemia survivor on that team. We went up to Diablo. We walked with the monk, protesting. I said, "Let's go to the bar and watch a championship game." So we went over to the bar in Slow, me and Patrick McCormick, and they were ahead by 7 points with 40 seconds to go. JERRICK's a freshman. Couldn't get an inbound. It wasn't him. With Sieglin on the floor, whose record he's probably going to break tonight. They got beat in overtime. So he got a heartbreaker. Oh. So, all JERRICK Harding. We'll save some cameras so we can get his record-setting night. Now, breaking the record here, Kev, we know what kind of players play at this university. It's a big deal. That's how good he is. And think of this, too. He's played limited minutes.
Still for Weaver.
He's played limited minutes Nice. Can't finish. That's Weber all year. So he's had the hurt foot, but he's come out of it. So he's averaged 22 points each season the last 3 seasons. He's averaged 22, but that's misleading because he's played limited minutes, nursing, that.
Nursing that foot.
Yeah.